Yep. She's a rainy day out here in Southern California today. Looks like we're going to do this video in the house. As seen on TV. We've all seen those late night infomercials on TV. Hell, sometimes you're awake, you can't sleep, you watch infomercials. This one is all about the Atomic Beam USA 5000 Lux flashlight. Was it any good? I don't know. Let's go talk about it. Alright guys, so now that we got it on the table, we can take a closer look at it. The Atomic Beam USA flashlight. They advertise it as a tough grade tactical flashlight up to an incredible 5000 lux. It has adjustable focus, spotlight to floodlight. They claim that it's 40 times brighter than any flashlight you'll ever own. 5 beam modes, high, medium, low, SOS, and strobe. It is water and shock resistant. When they were selling these things on the infomercials, it was $19.99 plus shipping and handling. Anywhere else that I've seen it, I've seen them sold at Walmart in the as seen on TV section, the little aisle that they have. And I actually got this at Kitchen Connection. It's a store out here where I live that just sells kitchen supplies. And just to prove that, see, it says Kitchen Connection. It doesn't say Walmart. It's powered by a Cree LED. It is pretty bright. I do have to admit. I do have to say though that it is not brighter than all the other flashlights I have. I do have flashlights that are brighter than this. One thing that sells very well on TV is flashlights. So I imagine that they sold quite a few of these. It does have a knurled handle, but it's not very aggressive. And it's powered by 3 AAA batteries and one of those little cradle things, you know, or one 18650 battery. Alright guys, so some of the testing that they did on this flashlight I feel was a little bit unrealistic and just basically for TV effect to sell more flashlights. I mean, they drowned it in water, they submerged it for, you know, I don't know how long, and it clearly says on the package that it's water resistant, not waterproof. They deep fried it in a deep fryer, they froze it in the ice block, which there again, it's not waterproof on all 3 of those. Actually, that grease would probably got in there just like the water did. They didn't open it up after the deep fryer test to figure it out. I mean, water's going to get in right here. And the reason why is because there's no O-ring on that at all. And every review I've seen on YouTube, there's not an O-ring in there. So I would say those tests are busted. A bunch of crap. Another test they did was they dropped it from a high distance from a helicopter, which I also thought was funny because everybody's got a helicopter. You know, basically this stuff was just for TV effect. They drove over it with a Humvee. There again, everybody's got a Humvee. You know, they smashed it between 2 cinder blocks, which I felt was probably one of the most realistic tests because you probably could do that. No, I didn't do any of these tests. I didn't feel it was necessary because the body of this flashlight is aluminum. I mean, at some point it's gonna get smashed and it's gonna crack. but it is a $20 flashlight. So do what you have to do. If you think that I should have done those tests, well, how about you spend your money, you get one, and you do them. But some of the common complaints for this flashlight. One complaint is a cracked lens after dropping. Another one, let's see, flashlight is not turning on. Broken switch after 1 week. The lens fell out. Slow shipping, and extra unauthorized charges by the company. Those extra unauthorized charges probably could have been like some kind of a tax or maybe shipping and handling. The rest of those complaints probably happened when they were trying to imitate those tests. I wouldn't have any doubt with that. I've had this flashlight 2 years, and honestly, this stupid package has been sitting on my dresser in my bedroom for 2 years. And so now that I finally did this video, we can get rid of that. But it's a good flashlight, I think. I don't think that it's what they say it is. Atomic Beam USA, or the Atomic Beam name is on quite a few different products, and most of those products they say, oh, it's military grade, which I think is kind of funny because I've lived around the military my whole life, and I've listened to military people talk my entire life, and every one of them has said at one point or another, military grade doesn't necessarily mean high quality. Sometimes it means lowest bidder. So just keep that in mind. I can't remember if they claimed that this was military grade or not. I know that every one of the Atomic Beam products they say is endorsed by the military, which probably translates to they gave a couple of them to a couple of military people, and those people tested it out. But anyway, let's get outside and test this thing and see what you think. All right, guys, so that night test really didn't show the complete brightness of the flashlight. Those batteries have been in there for quite a while. So with newer batteries, you're going to have better results with the brightness. However, that's not really what I was trying to show you. I was just trying to show you the function modes in the button. And, just remember, always use fresh batteries. Well, what's my final thoughts on this Atomic Beam USA 5000 Lux flashlight? All the functions work good. High, medium, low, strobe, and SOS work great. Never had any problems with the button. I know, like I said before, that's one of the things that people have been complaining about. But works okay. Works fine with me. No, I didn't do any of those tests that they did on the infomercial. I don't see the point in doing that. After all, it is a $20 flashlight, and you really shouldn't expect a whole lot for $20. I think there was a lot of hype in the making of the infomercial about this flashlight, as I believe in all infomercials. They're all the same. They all put a lot of hype in their product, but they're in the business of making money. So, that's the way it goes. Would I buy another one? Well, I do have 2 vehicles, and I could use one in my vehicle too. So, yeah, I would probably buy another one. Um, it's a good backup flashlight. It's good for a kit. It's good to keep in a vehicle. Um, do I think it's as good as they put it out to be? It's debatable. Um, but like I said, there's a lot of hype in those infomercials. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll get back to you another time.